animal noises. Don't make kissing noises. Don't do one of these. None of that. They are wild animals. This is their home, so please treat them with respect. If I hear you doing it, I will politely yell at you. Now we're going to head over towards the watering hole to see if we can find ourselves a black rhino. Now I do see the greater kudu coming up. Whatever you do, do not make direct eye contact with it. If you do, it will judge you. There it is right there. Now the greater kudu weigh up to 750 pounds. They are the second tallest antelope in Africa. To tell the difference between a male and a female greater kudu. Male has horns, females do not. So we saw the female greater kudu. Now I did see a black rhino up on this hill, so we'll see if we get lucky and get to see it again. Right there. On your left hand side, we're going to have the bongos. There's the baby bongo right there. She doesn't even have horns yet, isn't she precious? Now the black rhinos are nearly extinct. There's less than 5,000 left in the world today, and they weigh up to about 3,000 pounds. Now the bongos are known as the ghost of the forest. They got that nickname because those coloring and markings on their fur help blend them into their environment, and it makes for very good natural camouflage. Now their horns are bent backwards, so if any predators jump on their backs, they'll just jab at them with those horns and get them up. Now I do see a hippo. Now we're going to leave the Little Itsuri Fork, so we're going to head out to the Safi River. The Safi River is home to two dangerous animals. One is the Nile crocodile, and then the other was the Nile hippopotamus that was pooping over here. So it's under the water now. Well, on your left-hand side, we got what is called a bloat of hippopotamus. That's what you call a group of hippos, a bloat. Now, hippos can stay underwater for up to 8 minutes, and all they have to do is come up for a breath of fresh air, and they're good to go back under. Now, these pelicans on your left-hand side are called the pink-back pelicans. They got that name because, well, during mating season, their backs turn pink. Now, coming up on the left-hand side, we're going to have a baby hippopotamus. There he is, looking and isn't he adorable? Now, when a baby hippo is born, it weighs about 50 to 100 pounds, and he can nurse underwater. Now, he was the first baby hippo born on the reserve in the past 13 years. Now, hippos weigh up to 5,500 pounds, and they can nurse underwater. Well, and now hippos really don't swim, they just walk and bounce up and down underwater, kinda just like me. On your left-hand side is the Nile crocodile. Now crocodiles can get to lengths to about 16 to 20 feet long, but on average they're about 16 feet and they weigh about 500 pounds. Now they also have over 2,000 pounds of bone-crushing power in those jaws to help catch prey like wildebeest. But here's the thing, folks, they're very misunderstood animals because their main diet is fish. Now they can stay underwater for up to 2 hours. When they get on land, they can run up to 10 miles per hour. Now we're going to head out into a whole completely different other ecosystem, folks. We're going to head out to the savannah where we can find ourselves some bulldozers, some pruning shears, and some lawnmowers. Now the bulldozers are the elephants, the pruning shears are the giraffes, and the lawnmowers are the white-bearded wildebeest. Coming up on the right-hand side, right next to the vehicle, we're going to have the springbok. Springbok are the smallest antelopes on the reserve. Now the Ankole cattle are the only domesticated cattle out on the savanna. They're also known as the Watusi cattle. Those horns of theirs get to 3 to 6 feet in length. They're hollow, they're filled with honeycomb veins. It's a cooling system, it helps cool them down. Now the base of their horns get to 20 inches around, which is almost 2 feet. On your left hand side is the African wild dogs laying down. They're also known as the painted dogs. Now you might think they're cute and cuddly, but they're not domesticated, so they will bite your face off. They are the most dangerous animal out on the savanna. They're also the most successful hunters out on the savanna. On your left hand side is the sable antelope. The sable antelope are the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Their horns are bent backwards, so if any predators jump on their backs, they'll just jab at them with those horns and get them off.